And today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Out to short. Over to first. One pitch and one out. In the dirt, ball one. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Murakami takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hee-haw! Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Marte whips it to first, and Bellinger is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game, Jake Arrieta. What do you have on him, Chris? Now it's the shortstop. One pitch and one out. Ball. Line drive. Tatis takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Hey, ha! Ripped to third, but handled. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to third. Gregorius over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Garcia getting to start at the hot corner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 320.
No, that missed. That's the
that
ball.
one misses. Ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball. Ball.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always good.
Gregorius over to first in time. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Didi now. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Now at the plate, Munetaka Murakami. This one popped up. Brings it in. Center field. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Max Clark will hit next. That one to first. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, we see Pete Crow Armstrong now. How about this? Both of his parents are actors. Foul ball there.
PCA's mother, Ashley Crow, starred as the mom in the 1994 baseball movie Little Big League. And now, Boog, her son is playing in the majors.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And his father, Matthew John Armstrong, has appeared in several TV shows that we've definitely watched on a few of these team planes.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Little Big League's a classic, isn't it? I mean, it reminds me of movies like Angels in the Outfield, Rookie of the Year, and The Sandlot.
That's the ball.
I know I'm going to get myself in trouble for forgetting a few baseball movies now, aren't I?
Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
No, that's in.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. 1 down. Next to Tatis runs.
Yeah.
That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next pitch is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he's out.
Tag. Nope, ball.
2 outs and a runner at 3rd. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. There's a strike.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you've got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, we'll be asking for a new baseball.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. As we go to the last of the third, Will Smith to the plate.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. First pitch,
No, that
and
missed.
he just misses. On the ground, right side. There's one, and that's a double play. Wow. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ball. Ball.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. In the air, left field. Bellinger should have this one, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Outside, and that's ball one. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. That clips the corner. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
And it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury.
Runner on the go.
Nope, that's
Pitch
it.
misses. Tries to get back and see.
No, ball.
Runner goes again. Pitching
Hey.
for a strike.
Hey,
Safe
he
at
beat it up.
second with a stolen base.
Break two.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Into the outfield, base hit, and it gets by him. Coming home, he scores and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. Move to second, safe at second, and he gets back in. Man at second. That's inside.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
You know, this group
Outside,
of
that's
hitters,
the ball.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down. There's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. And he has thrown 4. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Hee-haw. Ball, that's in.
On a line. And base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
And out. Runner on the move. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And it's second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
What you got?
Tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. Did not go. Inside
that's
3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sanchez checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate. They still managed to get the out. Here's Pete Alonso. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
just misses with that one. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got him. That's the third. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Munetaka Murakami.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And that one clips the corner.
That's down. That's a ball.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Now it's going to be Max Clark. Grounded out his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. On the ground, right side. All bees, and the inning is over. Top six. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now pitching, Abner Uribe.
That one catches the corner. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. And there's a
That's
ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. He swings and fouls one off. That misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. 98 at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Hard hit, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th. The batter now will be Will Smith. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Nope, ball.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And ball
No, that
one.
missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In the air on the infield, Gregorius settles under this one. 2 away now. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, ball.
And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
To second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Again with a pitch out. The 2-1. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So up next, Cedar Rafaela. That's to third, Garcia. They take the force out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's Fernando Tatis
That's
Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pack.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Clark takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That's in. Ball.
A little bit low.
Low.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Oh! Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the left fielder, Max Clark.
Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong settles under it. And there's 1 away. First pitch misses. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the
Well,
ball.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one in the air center field. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And there's a base hit to the left. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. 0 for 3 in this one.
In this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to.
Rudder takes off. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball 4.
Throw
On
to
the tag,
third.
you're out.
Ow! And that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at a slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Inside. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Michael Garcia, the next to hit.
That's inside. Ball. No, that's down. Ball.
Late swing fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. In the air, right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes it. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom 9. Gleyber Torres now at the plate.
Now
Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard.
That missed. That's the ball.
And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
That's
Let's see
inside.
what he's
That's
got
the
here
ball.
to try and close it out.
The hitters count the 2-0. And that one
No,
is
that's
inside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Right down the chute. Now 3-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. That one missed. And a curve is down and in. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jackson Choria digs in now. Check swing. down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Got him swinging.
Now pitching on Harrison.
Now a rip into left center. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Trying to send this to extra innings. Drilled in the air out towards right center. For Armstrong on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets. On to extra inning. Stepping in, number 86. Change being made out at second. Pitch running here. Connor Griffin getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. Base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2. Runner takes off. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Ball, outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. A gigantic blast. Ed Williams will hit Devin Williams into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. There's the strike. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Carlos Santana.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
0-2 now. Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball.
Outside
That's the
low.
ball.
It's 2-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Towards first. And he's out on the tag. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Just missed.
Ball.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch, and that's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 10th. Max Clark getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
Outside, ball.
That misses
Ball,
the zone.
that's high.
2 balls and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 86.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in extra innings.
That's a ball. That's inside.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. 6-1.